Far be it from me to complain, but don't you think Barnacle and Dime is overly vast?
Totally. Not even you could shop the whole thing in one day.
What's the best part of Barnacle and Dime? The fashion? The electronics?
The food court! Have you tried the Anarchy Ramen?
I hear Barnacle and Dime is the fashion hub of the Splatlands.
It is. Are you in the market for a new look? Perhaps in the K-bar poncho category? You know the fish statues at Barnacle and Dime? The ones that shoot water?
Out of their noses, right? Oh! Wait, it is water, isn't it?
If it's not water, I don't want to know what it is. Guess what? You can buy Tacticola drinks at the Barnacle and Dime Mall.
Nah, they taste good, but they're too carbonated. I hate burping in battle.
Speaking of Tacticola drinks, what did we call it when we guzzle them in charge?
The Chug and Run Soda Pop!
That'll get you hungry? Barnacle and Dime has you covered with great food options.
Why are you being so weird, Shiver? Oh, right. They're one of our sponsors. Did you know that the elevators at Bluefin Deep are automatic? Just step in and go!
All elevators are automatic if you have an assistant push the button for you.
I always wanted to work in a coal mine like Bluefin Depot so I could ride the coasters.
Coasters? There's so much wrong with that, I don't even know how to start.
Did you know that Bluefin Depot used to be a bit dilapidated?
Well, now it's practically a tourist attraction. The remodel really worked.
Pro tip for Bluefin Depot. Always attack from the right side first.
Actually, I prefer to attack from the left.
I bet Big Man goes right up the middle.
What? We are talking about Bluefin Depot, aren't we?
I heard that Bluefin Depot doesn't meet the Orca standards for safety.
You mean the Occupational Regulatory Commission for Accidents?
Yeah, them. They're supposed to be rails near the edges. Ask me how I know.
Just do the opposite of whatever Frye's doing and you'll be in Orca compliance. The Bluefin Depot is quite beautiful at night. The lights from the boats twinkling away.
The more I look at them, the more I feel like stealing a boat. Okay. I mean, buying one. I love sprinting down the slopes of Brightwater Springs. Feels like flying.
I mean, you were actually airborne for a moment when you tripped over your feet.
Nothing beats the snacks at Brightwater Springs. They have the best sweet buns.
Hey, you've been eating sweet buns and not sharing this whole time?
Brightwater Springs has been so popular lately. I hope I can get a private cabana.
Just tell anyone who comes by that there are sharks in the water.
I wasn't paid to say this, but I always love the vibes of Brightwater Springs.
Totally! And the food they serve at the inn is delish. I'm hungry thinking about it.
Now I'm hungry. A massage, a snack, maybe a little table tennis. Let's go!
Wait, maybe we should be getting paid to say this.
They're always talking about how using the sauna at Brightwater Springs is healthy.
Well, I heard that it helps the body cells go, ah! And the mind go,
Dumb it down for me a little, would you? Supposedly anyone can soak for free at Brightwater Springs during Splatfests.
Too bad the jellyfish community booked all the local inns already. And bullhogs!
Watch out for the unfinished sections of Crab Lake Capital.
Or use them to your advantage. I've seen ink spray through the grating there like crazy. Ooh, I love standing on the grated Crab Lake Capital. My tummy flips when I look down.
She's not joking. I don't recommend looking down if you're scared of heights.
How can they have battles at Crab Lake Capital? It's still under construction.
Well, I'm not sure these are officially sanctioned battles. How tall do you think Crab Lake Capital is anyway?
That's easy. I'll just count the stories. 1, 2, 3, 15, 16, 85, 200, it's 400 stories.
Is it really that tall, or do you just get tired of counting? It's always worth admiring the scenery from the stage. Talk about a view!
Yeah, you can even see Harborfish Market.
I brought a friend up there the other day, and they literally cried at the view.
That's just because they're terrified of heights, Frye! There's nothing like a nighttime cityscape viewed from up high.
Sure. Just try to ink some turf when you take a break from sightseeing.
Ooh, Utah Alley is the perfect stage for a well-crafted surprise attack.
If I know a surprise attack is coming, is it really a surprise?
I wonder if they still have those yummy food stands set up in Utah Alley.
Oh yeah, we stop there every day after school. Best deep Plato forever! Hey, I saw a bird's nest up in the scaffolding at Utah Alley the other day.
How did you get up in the scaffolding? Isn't Hotel Alley the perfect stringer stage? I love sniping from the bridge.
Nah, I think you want a weapon that's good in tight spaces. Splatoon's for life!
What about sloshers? I guess splashing buckets of ink is fun anywhere.
I don't know why, but I always feel like I'm being watched at Hotel Alley.
That's because you're Shiver. It's the price of fame, baby. I say, lean into it.
But you used to tussle with hooligans there. It's not just paparazzi watching.
I wish all the shops at Hotel Alley were open at night.
I wish they were open, ever.
I kinda want to live at Flounder Heights. I can be friends with my neighbors.
Sure, until they borrow a cup of sugar and then a cup of flour. Where will it end?
You guys ever nap on the futon that someone left outside of Flounder Heights?
Frye, please don't sleep on random futons that you find outside.
If you want to win at Flounder Heights, take the high ground and never cede it.
And if the other team is camping up there, squid surge up and surprise them. I guess living at Flounder Heights is pretty popular with the turf war crowd.
That makes sense. You can walk out your door and hop into a battle instantly.
So is everyone who lives there just, insanely good at battling?
No, but you don't have to be good at battling to love it.
They remodeled Flounder Heights, didn't they? It's so fancy now!
Yes, there's a terrace, trendy shops, and fresh paint. It reeks of Inkopolis.
Shiver, I think Inkopolis smells kinda nice. We should try not to disturb the people who live at Flounder Heights.
During a Splatfest? Come on, we can just hand out earplugs or something.
What's your strategy at Hagglefish Market?
It's simple. I haggle until the merchant is so annoyed that they give in.
The central plaza is where all the action goes down in Hagglefish Market.
Yeah, but the side paths are where all the sneaky folks hide out. Buyer beware at Hagglefish Market! I think my sea cucumber phone is fake.
Big man, that's an actual cucumber. I just love Hagglefish Market for shopping. It's got everything, clothes, food, jewelry.
And that one vendor who buys all the treasure that went in from the crater.
She was just joking, everyone. I love the ink rails at Hagglefish Market. I can get on the roof in a jiffy.
Wait, that was you on the roof of the tent?
So much for that new species of giant bird you discovered, huh?
Hagglefish Market at night is really something to behold.
I know! All the cute lights, even the ones on the distant ships. It's too charming! Why did it take so long for them to finish construction on Hammerhead Bridge?
I heard that the construction workers spend half their time battling.
I like battling on Hammerhead Bridge because it's a no-brainer. Just charge ahead!
You know there are open areas on either side of the map, right?
Fun fact, Hammerhead Bridge is the longest bridge in the Splatlands.
It also has the most expensive toll to cross.
You know that odd statue that emerged near Hammerhead Bridge is still there?
Oh, yeah. Why doesn't anyone talk about that anymore? It's so weird.
And they still have boat tours that'll take you right up next to it.
What won't people sign up for? Didn't we record a music video on Hammerhead Bridge once?
Yeah, that one never saw the light of day and we don't really talk about it.
I'm right here! And yes, the wind blew me off the bridge. I'll never forget.
Is it cold on Hammerhead Bridge at night or is it just me?
I'm always roasting there, so it's definitely you.
The secret to winning at Humpback Pump Track? Go clockwise.
No! The secret is going counterclockwise. All right, big man, you're in a battle at Humpback Pump Track. What's your move?
I'd bring a blaster to flash out any enemies hiding behind the hill.
Humpback Pump Track is a legendary bike course. But wait, can Big Man even ride?
Only if someone else pedals. My feet don't reach.
Supposedly there's a great bike shop on site at Humpback Pump Track.
Yeah, I heard they'll match anyone to a bike. Can't wait to see if it's true then.
Custom bikes, eh? Do you suppose I could get one with a giant dorsal fin?
That's so cool, but where would you sit?
There's no feeling like pumping pedals with all your might at Humpback Pump Track.
Didn't your parents say that riding was too dangerous when you were a kid?
Yes. Too dangerous for other people!
Yeah, I can definitely imagine getting obliterated by Shiver on a 10-speed.
Don't run the opposite way of the arrows at Humpback Pump Track at night.
Why? What's the worst that could happen? I didn't know you were superstitious.
Try saying Inkblood Art Academy 3 times in a row. I dare you.
Inkblood Art Academy, Pinkblood Dichotomy, Blinkblood Tardicomotomy. Nailed it! So why is it Inkblood Art Academy and not Inkblood School or Inkblood College?
If I explained it to you, I'd have to charge tuition.
I guess Inkblood Art Academy has a few Splatlandian students enrolled right now.
Cool! I can't wait to see what comes from an Inkopolis Flylands collab.
If you ask me, Inkblood Art Academy is the perfect stage for stringer mains.
I think you mean Splatana mains?
Am I the only one using a brush? It's an art academy!
I've heard that students at Inkblood Art Academy can study whatever they like.
What? Why didn't I go to school like that? I had to learn algebra like a sucker.
I don't think they would have let you major in skipping school, Frye.
Ooh, I know a great ghost story set at Inkblood Art Academy at night. Wanna hear?
I do not!
Always wait for passengers to exit the train before looting it.
Boarding! Fremont boarding it.
Lemuria Hub, where journeys both begin and end.
And sometimes they stop for a minute while the journeyer switches trains.
It was thoughtful of them to let people splat a bit while waiting for their trains.
I hear there's some more tickets this way from folks missing their connections.
Have either of you ever seen anyone at the Lemuria Hub information kiosk?
Thinking... Nope.
Probably no one wants to risk it in the middle of all the battles.
The route between here and Inkopolis used to involve a transfer at Lemuria Hub.
But these days, folks from Inkopolis can take a direct line to Splatsville.
And they do. All the time, which is awful. Though I guess some of them might be okay.
See? It's improving relations between us and Inkopolis already. From Lemuria Hub, you can see the fireworks all the way in the crater.
It's the perfect cover to sneak in a few fizz bangs, am I right?
Mahi Resort has a bow-side stage. That's fun, isn't it?
We could make it fun if we were headlining there. Just once I want to drain the bowl at Mahi Resort and battle in it.
Do you think you could even make a dent with only 3 minutes to ink it?
The sun is so unbearably hot by the pool at Mahi Resort.
Why don't you just take a dip? Oh, right.
I must admit, the shaved ice at Mahi Resort always looks quite tasty.
Have you not tried it? The purple berry Ross blend is amazing!
The only problem is it turns your tongue and mouth totally blue.
So that's how that happened. It's extremely posh to rent out Mahi Resort for a birthday party these days.
Hey, that sounds like a great idea. I want to do that sometime.
Yes, well, maybe one day. But for now, we can afford his big man's house.
And you two didn't pay me anything last time. Hey.
Mahi Resort is so chill at night. The pool is all glassy and calm.
You're not thinking about trying to swim, are you?
I love a battle at Mako Mart because I can stock up on sweets when I'm there.
You keep a stock of sweets and you haven't been sharing them?
If you can hold the center high ground at Mako Mart, I like your chances to win.
Don't ignore the side paths, though. Hey, Shiver, any tips for Mako Mart?
Yeah. Be sure to stock up on Tuesdays during their Mako Saver sale event. Whenever I shop at Mako Mart, I seem to end up with mystery items at checkout.
Yeah, what a mystery. How could that possibly happen, Frye?
The items just fly out of my hands and into the cart. Don't judge me!
Thinking of Mako Mart reminds me how far I've come as a chef. I barely cooked before.
Yeah, me either. Good thing we had Big Man to teach us the finer points of cooking.
Frye, adding a cup of sugar to every dish is not one of the finer points.
I'm down to half a cup. Why is Mako Mart always so busy at night? Who's out shopping in their PJs?
You don't ever decide that you need nachos and orange juice at 3 a.m.? Must be nice.
I've always wondered about that golden thing on the Manta Maria's bow. What is it?
Oh, probably some sort of ancient charm. I already tried looting it and it won't budge.
Hey, Big Man, is the Manta Maria named after you?
No, it's way older than I am. Maybe I'm named after it.
You better ink the deck from port to starboard if you want to win.
Don't forget those little lifeboats, too. Those count.
Why doesn't the Manta Maria ever dock in the Splatlands, you guys?
I don't think it sails anymore, Frye. It just floats.
Bah! If it floats, it can sail. Maybe they let us take it for a spin.
What exactly are you planning?
Oh, I've got to warn everyone. If you're battling on Manta Maria, watch for seagulls.
Oh, good call. I feel so bad if I accidentally splattered one.
What? No, that's not it. Watch out, because they steal food right out of your hand.
Frye, most people use both hands in battle. You're the only one who snack attacks.
Yar! I always feel like a pirate on Manta Maria at night.
I mean, you kinda are a pirate.
If ever shout into the propellers at Marlin Airport? It makes your voice go warbly.
Can't say I've ever found the time in the heat of battle, but you do you.
Marlin Airport is a major hub. It's a Splatland's national treasure.
What? I thought we were the Splatland's national treasure.
When battling down at Marlin Airport, the propeller-driven platforms can be handy.
But don't let the propellers splatter ink on you when the enemy's using them.
Please mind your teammates when activating the propellers at Marlin Airport.
Yeah, there might be others trying to catch the same flight.
That's rich coming from you.
Yes, she doesn't remember how she made you miss your connection. You wouldn't believe how popular Marley's stuff is with students now.
Marley? The mascot character for Marlin Airport?
Yeah, the airplane with legs. It's too weird not to love.
The mascot doesn't have legs, just a costume. Someone's gotta wear it. Splatsville really sparkles when seen from an airplane window.
Trust that I get no kickbacks from saying that night flights here are an experience.
How do you two avoid getting targeted in the middle area at Mincemeat Metalworks?
Just a suggestion, but you could try not doing a war cry every time you advance.
Sell me on Mincemeat Metalworks, you two. Why are people drawn to it?
Employee discount. All the scrap metal you can fit in your pocket for a nickel.
You two have seen those cars impaled on beams at Mincemeat Metalworks, yes?
What do you have in mind? I don't think we could get them running.
I've been thinking, aren't the trucks at Mincemeat Metalworks a bit drab?
Yeah, they should add lights and stuff. From junkyard to funkyard.
It's a shame that they're gonna scrap the giant boat near Mincemeat Metalworks.
Oh yeah, imagine the stories it could tell. The voyages it undertook.
I mean, they're probably just going to make it into a new boat.
Oh, then it can sail the high seas again.
Didn't we film a music video at Mincemeat Metalworks once? Like 1,000,000 years ago?
Oh yeah, what a blast from the past.
You aren't kidding. Remember the pyrotechnics? And all the dust?
Every so often I give my tentacles a shake and some of that blasted dust falls out. They don't ever stop working at Mincemeat Metalworks, even at night. Do they?
Nope. The metal's not going to mince itself.
I hate it when someone jumps out from behind a spinny wall thing and splats me.
Well, that's Museum Delfonsino for you. Protect yourself at all times.
I love the modern art they always showcase at Museum Delfonsino.
Big man, those are literally just ink stains.
You ever climb the walls at Museum Delfonsino and just zone out?
No! I'm too busy inking my base like you should be doing!
You two seen the Greater Encopolis and Splatlands exhibit at Museum Delfonsino?
I did! It was really educational and highlighted some interesting differences.
So? Which one won?
You can't win a museum exhibit, but Splatlands won.
Do you two remember our field trip to Museum Delfonsino back in school?
Of course! You took that funny picture posing with a statue by the fountain.
Right! And then you fell over and everyone laughed. Oh, sorry to remind you.
Oh, so that's why everyone kept making field slip jokes all day long. I get it now.
I find Museum Delfonsino creepy at night. Like the paintings are watching me.
Why did you have to say that? New fear unlocked.
Nobody beats Robo Ramen when it comes to speed, accuracy, and cleanliness.
What about taste?
Didn't you get into the big ramen bowl at Robo Ramen once, Frye?
Yeah, so? I had to know what flavor it was.
What happens to all the ink spilled during battles at Robo Ramen?
I don't know, but none of the jellyfish diners seem to mind it.
Tell us, Frye. What's the key to winning at Robo Ramen?
Get there early and order tonkatsu. Oh, you mean a battle? The high ground, duh.
No, I actually want to hear more about the ramen.
What's wrong with both of you? You gotta order shoyu with extra garlic.
I could watch the robots working at Robo Ramen all day.
Yeah, robots making ramen. We're living in the future.
Is it really that mesmerizing? Every time we go, you end up staring for hours.
I guess there are probably folks waiting for those seats.
The giant ramen bowl they have at Robo Ramen looks so inviting.
You wouldn't swim in the ramen, would you? Would you?
Important update for job seekers. We've been informed that Grisco is hiring.
If you've always wanted to show those salmon to his boss, now's your chance. If you know anyone who's looking for a teacher, send him to me. I know everything.
Or they could, and I'm just spitballing here, read the employee handbook.
Teamwork is harder than it looks, especially if your teammate is prone to dancing spells.
Who could you be talking about? And why wasn't I invited?
Frye, What's your go-to stress reliever?
Scrapping with a whole bunch of salmonids. Works every time.
I often contribute the most meaningfully by observing the battle from afar.
While the rest of us are risking our necks? Oh, right. I don't have a neck.
Clock running out. She fires one at the egg basket. Nails it! Game over!
Been working on your egg throws, have you?
Frye always has her eyes on the prize and not the smallest salmonid swarming her.
So what? It's all about bagging the big boss. I got no time for little mosquitoes.
Until they sting you 1,000 times and you call for my help, right?
Huh? You mean I could have been eating mosquitoes this whole time?
Is it just me or do the salmonids kind of just leave Big Man alone?
Do you think they're scared because it looks so strong?
Sure. Oh, or maybe they think you're a salmonid because you kind of look like one.
In what way?
Can anyone tell me what 1,000,000 times 1,000,000 is?
1,000,000? Are you adding up Grisco points? You don't have 1,000,000.
Wouldn't you like to know? Anyway, what's the answer? A gazillion? A quadrillion?
I'm just gonna let her have this. There's a souvenir shop at Scorch Gorge with cute stuff but pushy employees.
Is that why you have so many weird keychains and little spoons?
Wouldn't it be incredible to do a huge live show outdoors at Scorch Gorge?
Ooh, that's a fun idea. I wonder how many fans we could pack in there.
Don't tell him I told you, but I saw Judd taking a cat nap at Scorch Gorge.
No shame in a shaded nap at the gorge. I've done it myself.
You know those weird birdcage type things at Scorch Gorge? You can get inside them.
With the Zipcaster, right? But the question is, how do you get out?
Yeah, how do you get out, Frye?
Nah, I'd rather not talk about that.
Scorch Gorge. Remember how we were movie extras there back in the early days?
Oh yeah, that was fun! What was that movie about anyway?
I don't know. I only watched the 2 seconds we were in it. Scorch Gorge is so pretty at night. Oh, the twinkling stars.
You're gonna get splattered if you keep staring at the stars, big man. I love hopping around on the platforms at Ship Shape Cargo Co. Can't catch me!
Until you fall all the way to the bottom. Not that that's ever happened to me.
I hear that ShipShip Cargo Co. is the top shipping company in the Splatlands.
They must not have sent the stuff I bought online, because I still don't have it!
Big man, hit us with one key fact about ShipShip Cargo Co. Go!
There's no internet signal. Sorry, I blanked a little bit.
Sail away from the Splatlands aboard ShipShip Cargo Co. Just go!
Yeah! Wait, is that how it goes? Is that in a real jingle?
It is now. ShipShape Cargo Co. You can send royalties to Deep Cut. Care of Shiver. Have you seen that thing way up high on the ShipShape Cargo Co. boat? What is it?
I know. It's a drill for surveying the seabed. It weighs 4 metric tons.
How do you even know that, big man? Are you some kind of drill expert?
I probably just watched too many boring documentaries.
On a clear, cold night aboard a ShipShape Cargo Co. vessel, they say you can see...
Your breath! It's freezing out there!
Last time I battled at Sturgeon's shipyard, there were jellyfish working non-stop!
They were unbothered by all the ink splits? I guess that's why they were hired.
Those huge cranes at Sturgeon's shipyard are impressive! There are so many of them!
I like to imagine them combining into a giant robot!
Hasn't the battleship at Sturgeon Shipyard been under construction for ages?
It's probably hard to get anything done with all the splatting and battling.
Nothing beats nailing enemies with a triple ink strike at Sturgeon's Shipyard!
It does seem to bring you a massive amount of joy. I see your eyes light up.
Didn't we name that move? When you land a triple ink strike at the end of a battle?
The Tri-Dragon Turf-Grabbing Triple R.I.P. Haha! What's up with that yo-yo-looking thing that's dangling in Sturgeon's Shipyard?
Oh, that cursed thing. Just makes it hard to target enemies from the high ground.
Really? It just makes me sleepy. The more I stare, the more I lose focus.
Again, Frye, wake up. We're still on the air.
I thought I saw the Crab and Go lady hanging around at Sturgeon's Shipyard one time.
Are you sure? Because I saw the recon guy there once.
I've always wondered why they made the umami ruins so, ruined.
Do we tell her?
Do you think it's bad that I sprayed ink all over the artifacts at Umami Ruins?
Nah, the ink disappears pretty quickly. It's probably fine. I hear that Umami Ruins isn't making as much money off tourism as it hoped.
Well, duh. They don't even have a concession stand. You all heard about the movie they shot on site at the Mummy Ruins, right?
Yeah, I watched it recently with Big Dad. It holds up. The part where the archaeologist fights 100 ninjas is so good.
Oh, please! When she took out 10 at once with a tiny fossil brush, I could have got 20!
You know, I've always suspected that there is treasure under Mummy Ruins.
Shiver! You're a genius! Why didn't we think of this before? Come on, get your pickaxe!
Huh? We can't let a historic culture artifact, you two.
The only time you get to battle at night in the Mummy Ruins is during a splatfest.
Oh, right. Because they usually have those night tours.
I'm still shocked that battle is allowed at Undertow Spillway. It's an important utility.
Shiver, it's made of industrial concrete and we're shooting ink. It'll be fine. Watch out when you lose the high ground on the left side at Undertow Spillway.
Yeah, if you focus too much on taking it back, everything else will get inked. I'm always a bit wary of Undertow Spillway. I got lost there when I was little.
You were chasing a butterfly, right? Or was it chasing you?
Oh, I used to skip dance practice to spelunk at Undertow Spillway with my little bro.
Your brother says it wasn't spelunking so much as looking for loot.
He would say that. He never found any loot. That ungrateful little urchin.
Hey, I remember when you were that age. Maybe give him a break.
So, what's the deal with Undertow Spillway? What's spilling and why?
It protects the city from flooding by allowing water to drain.
Yeah. Don't you remember learning in school about how the Splatlands are flood-prone?
Don't you remember me skipping most of those classes?
There's something mystical about the way the moonlight shines on Undertow Spillway.
Yeah, who would have thought that a sewer could look so good?
Sometimes I get totally turned around by the rotating floor at Wahoo World.
Oh, is that why you blasted me with ink?
Forget battling! I go to Wahoo World for the ice cream!
Yeah, didn't you buy an annual ice cream pass? Who knew that existed?
I can never get the timing of the bridges at Wahoo World quite right.
Really? Because there are multiple signs explaining the schedule.
Remember the last time we went to Wahoo World? Big Man got mobbed by fans.
That was so cool! I even got to sign an autograph.
That was just the lunch bell. Thanks for treating, by the way. You know, we ought to play a show at Wahoo World one of these days.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Now you're talking. But which ride should we be riding when we perform?
I don't do my own stunts. Ooh, the Ferris wheel at Wahoo World is all lit up for the Splatfest.
Yes! This makes me so